What's up, everyone? I'm Seal Connolly. And right before I started this video, she was warning me that there's something outside the window. Pretty sure it could be a deer or a very large bird. She just likes to do that. So anyway, that's why she was on me. So today I was going to film like a day in the life video of a writer with a little one here. But this morning it decided to start out with this one here. Decided she was going to jump down off the bed. Okay. As soon as she got up, she jumps down off the bed. She always does that, which was no big deal. And I was like, I thought I was going to sleep in this morning. But it wasn't just that she jumped down off the bed. It was the fact that she, very courteously jumped down off the bed to throw up. So I was like, great. Now I get to clean up dog puke off of the floor. Awesome. But not just once, twice. So that's what I had to deal with this morning. It was the only thing I could think about. So I did not think to grab my phone when I was going to film the morning that I woke up and, was going to get her out and everything. Yeah. So that's how my morning went. I was like, great. And then I thought, you know what? I could still do it. It'll be after her diaper change and I'll, show me, feeding the dogs. No, because then there's this one here. Okay, she's 15. So I don't know what it is about us going outside, her peeing like 10 times, 15 times, 20 times outside, but then coming inside and I go into the back room to change her diaper. When I come out, she's peed in the house. So now I got to clean that up. Now grabbing my phone and filming at any point in time has not crossed my mind in any way. So essentially, my day consisted of getting up and cleaning up dog vomit from the big one. And then I go in to change the little one's diaper after they come inside, just to come back out to find pee on my floor. So now I've got to clean that up. Awesome. Is everyone okay? Are we good? Can we eat? She pokes her head up because I asked if we were good. She's like, yes, I'm fine. I'm okay. So anyway, so I feed them. Great, perfect, no big deal. She has decided that she does not want to take her bottle this morning. Okay, I know I just gave you breakfast. So she gets like a little egg and veggies in the morning. And I give her that while I'm feeding the dogs to get her kind of occupied while I feed the dogs. And then she basically picks at it, doesn't really eat the whole thing. And then I give her a bottle, which is like 1.5 ounces, right? So that is all that I do. Well, she decided she didn't want her bottle this morning. She wanted to get very angry at me, probably because she was still tired. I was like, great. So I sat down on the couch instead. That was after I made my coffee, after I put her bottle in the fridge, after I had taken care of the dogs, made sure the dogs were out here and comfy. And then I realized later I didn't take my meds this morning. That was after her afternoon nap, which she took a morning nap, which was only about 35 minutes. So she took a little morning nap. And then I changed her diaper, got her a bottle, did all that, got her afternoon nap, which was 2 hours. Thank goodness. That was like 11 to 1. Yeah, it was like 11 to 1:10. So thank goodness for that one. She wakes up in a pleasant mood. So I love the fact that whenever she takes a nap, she wakes up in a pleasant mood. She's no longer angry. Thank goodness, because having an aggressive monkey on your hands because she's tired is not a good thing. So today would not have been the best day to film a, day in the life at all. Maybe it would have been. I don't know. But watching her run at you, not very happy. Yeah, it's not exactly the most pleasant thing in the world. But it's fine. She's happy now. We're all good. I know how to handle that kind of thing because she's been doing it since she was a baby. I know that I say when she's a baby, she's only 7 months old. But she's been doing that for a while. Whenever she's really, really tired, she starts getting kind of mean, I guess you could say. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like almost like toddler mentality. They start getting a little just whiny and just really kind of like, oh my God, what is your problem type of deal, you know? So when she starts getting to that point to where she's just doing everything she knows she's not supposed to, or when you tell her, no, you don't need that, and she decides to scream, okay, it's sleepy time. I get it. So, oh, and of course I have to feed the outdoor cat. So there's that too. So anyway, so she took her nice little afternoon nap. Thank goodness for that one, because now she's just sweet and pleasant and I love being around her. It's so awesome. And the fact that I do know her little mannerisms and little things like that. I will say though, that from what I have noticed, especially with watching other monkeys and research and everything else, the females are the ones who are going to be a little more upset about things like that, you know, because us women, we need our beauty sleep, right? The males, not so much, but you know, the girls just a little bit. Anyway, so she got her nap. They went out again, of course, because the little one likes to pee on the house for some reason. The big one, she is 13. So she sometimes pees in the house, but normally she pees in the house if your tone isn't right. So like the other day, I was getting a little frustrated. I was like, okay, I need to get them out. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. And then I was like, hey, sit. And because I said it a little aggressively, she squatted and peed in the house. Literally, I just said sit so I could put her leash on. She has to have a leash on because she eats stuff out of the grass, and we've already had to deal with her with worms. So I think she had hookworm. I don't know. She had something. So we've already had to deal with that because she's eating random wildlife poo out there. We don't know why she does that. She just does. So anyway, and now that we have an outdoor cat, we don't want her eating that too. So, and the neighbor's cat who likes to come over here and do all that too. So anyway, so she gets a leash, and my husband's here because he can whistle real loud and it causes her to run back. So because of that, she gets to run off leash when he's here, not me, because I can't whistle like he does. He has that man, you know. So anyway, so with me, she's on leash. It's easier for me to control her. She won't run and chase off all the wildlife. The little one does not care about what's around her. She just wants to do her business and get back in the house, especially now that it's cold. So the afternoon, dogs go out. She gets lunch, change her diaper. She gets lunch. Of course, I change her every time I leave the room. I don't know what it is about the little one. I really don't. So they go out. I come back in. I go and change Aria's diaper, and then I come back out and I gotta clean up another pee mess, which is like a whole system in itself, because not only do I wipe it up with paper towels, I also spray it and wipe it again with paper towels, and I get my spray mop and I spray it and mop it up again. It's a whole thing all in itself when a dog pees in my house, because I don't want that smell to be on the floor so they think, oh, this is where I pee. No, it's not. Stop doing that. Yes, we have tried the pee mats and nothing. She wouldn't even do that when she was a puppy. Now, when she was a puppy, we had the cat, and the cat used it as a bed. Anyway, no, she will not use the little pee mats because she just doesn't want to have anything to do with that. I have tried getting my husband to buy one of those like big blanket things that you're supposed to be able to put down that they can pee on. She would rather just pee on the hardwood floor, or I guess it's vinyl. She would rather pee on the vinyl flooring because in her mind, it's easier to clean up that way. Layla's the same way. She will get off of the bed, anything soft, anything like that, and go to the vinyl flooring to do any bodily fluids for some reason. We've never understood that. Both dogs are like that. It's easier to clean that way. Great. When we lived in the house with carpet, we didn't have to worry about it. But I will say that Layla, as she gets older, for some reason, she will just randomly squat and pee on the sofa. Luckily, the cushions zip right off. Yay. We are looking at getting a new sofa because of the cat dips that we have in every cushion on the sofa all the way around. So, anywho, as I was saying, so she gets lunch. I do like a little bit of ground chicken, or ground turkey. She will not eat beef. We've tried a couple of times. So because she will eat the chicken, we do chicken. Every so often we try with the ground beef. If she won't eat it, she won't eat it. Like she won't eat ham, stuff like that. Anyway, so we do ground meats. Sometimes I give her chunks of chicken too, like grilled chicken. But she gets chicken and veggies. Sometimes she just gets veggies. Depends on what she had for breakfast. So if she has an egg for breakfast and not just a little bit of veg, then she gets just veggies for lunch. But if she doesn't eat the egg and she only eats the veggies for breakfast, then she gets chicken or some kind of meat. It's the protein. That's all it is. And then she gets a bottle, which is like 1.5 ounces. And then I thought maybe she's going to take another nap. Maybe. No. I am very aware that I have a large forehead. My son, he always thought it was funny where he was like, oh, look at that runway up on your head. Oh, thanks, son. And then sometimes if I'm sitting down, he used to come over and go with his hand as he would walk by me. So a small child, yes, that's cute. But when he was 16, 17, 18, and even now at 25, him walking up to me going, hey, how's that runway of yours? And it's not cute anymore, yay. So I'm very aware that I have a large forehead. She likes to use it as a launch pad. She will go from one end of the sofa, launch right off my forehead to the other side. I sit on the corner. I get it. Okay. I gotta say though, I would prefer the forehead maybe a little bit, because if she jumps off the top of my head, she grabs some of my hair on her way over to the other side. Yeah. So there's that. I find more of my hair now all over the house than I do of the dogs, which is really bad. So anyway, so that is how my day has been. It is now the afternoon. The dogs have been out. They have been fed again. It's early. I don't know if you can really call 4 o'clock early evening, but it is, you know, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They have been fed. She has a clean diaper, fresh bottle. I'm wondering if she'll take another little, you know, power nap. 35. What are you eating? Are you eating something? Oh, it's because you've been chewing on that. Never mind. It's almost like she's tasting it. So sometimes it looks like she's chewing on something, even though she's not. There's nothing in her mouth. Anyway, every time she chews on something, it's almost like she's tasting it, because anyway, so that is how my day has gone. Yeah, day in the life. Have I been able to work today? Not at all. Because number one, if one of the dogs is throwing up early in the morning, I want to know why. And I want to be with them to make sure. I don't want them in my office. That's number one, because they're both unpredictable at this point, being the age that they are. Layla will pee on the rug that's in there. And I really don't want her peeing on my rug that is in my office, that sits in front of my sofa. And Kira just randomly, she'll usually leave the office and pee in the hallway. But either way, I just decided I wasn't going to go in there today because I didn't want to deal with any of that or whatever was happening. So, and I didn't want to come out here and find several spots of pee from the little one or more vomit from the big one, which luckily she has not thrown up. So thank goodness for that. I don't know what it is. She gets a probiotic every morning, specifically because she has a very sensitive stomach. We also give them grain-free food because it's the only thing that keeps her tummy from making loud noises and gross grumblies and stuff. And I know that her stomach has been making all those gross grumblies today, which is funny. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why Aria only had a 35-minute nap this morning, was because my stomach was making those gross little grumblies. And sometimes she lays across my belly, and when my belly's making noise, she can hear it. Her hearing is impeccable. You cannot sneak up behind her no matter how many times my son does, or at least tries. She barks at him when he does that. So anyway, yeah, that's my day. My husband did not come home last night because he's got so much work to do at work. So he's decided he's going to stay there. And yeah, so I've been dealing with this for 48 hours. Yeah, it's awesome. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it. I really do. I mean, let me put it this way. After losing my cat in 2023, I still have not gotten over that, by the way, but she was almost 20 and we got her at 12 weeks. So yeah, that was hard. And I don't want to talk about it right now because I feel like I'm going to have a meltdown. So after that, I'm sorry, my hand clapping, we've taught her that if we clap our hands, whatever she's doing, she has to stop. So anyway, with that, I'm worried about the dogs getting older as they're getting older. And I want to make sure that I spend as much time with them as I possibly can because they're getting older. We have an outdoor cat, which I have not bonded with. I'm going to say that now. I have not bonded with this cat. Now, this cat is the cutest little thing ever. She's just an all black cat. She gets right up between my legs and she'll walk right with me whenever I take the dogs out. She walks like literally right between my legs. So while I'm walking, she's walking with me. She's the cutest thing ever. She has a nice little house out there with a nice little heated blanket. So whenever it gets cold at night, we can just plug it in. She's warm. She's in there. Last night, I didn't know what the heck was going on. Like, it was raining and I could hear her like right outside the door. And I'm like, what are you doing? She will not come back. She will not come in the house anymore. And that's because of the dogs. She does not care for the dogs at all. So she has decided that she does not want to come in the house. We can open the door wide open, leave it open, and she will not come in here because of the dogs. It was her decision. So we decided, okay, fine. If you're not going to come in here anymore, then we're going to put a house out here for you. We're going to make sure that it's heated so that you have warmth. It even has motion censored lights in it. So when she goes in there, the light comes on, they charge. Yes. It is all fixed up for her. She has her food. She has her water. She has a bed. It's all that. But last night she was right outside the door and she's like up underneath where the roof just kind of little awning over, like right next to the door. And I open up the door and I'm like, what are you doing? So I open the door and she just kind of sticks her head in and looks around and she's just screaming. And I'm just like, what's wrong, honey pie? And I don't know if it was her way of telling me, hey, it's raining out here, or hey, I need food. Because when I opened up her thing, she had food, but her water was empty. So I think she was just like, hey, I need some more water. It's like, okay, I don't care if it's raining. I will go out there. I'll get her some more water. I'll get her some more food. She's fine. She went right inside her house. She hung out in there all night long. She has not left the front porch all day. She's been out there all day long. She was out there all night long. She tends to hang out. There are some days where we don't see her for a while. And because she's refusing to come in the house now, it kind of worries us, only because we know that there are coyotes out here. So that's my one concern, is the fact that there's coyotes out here. So if there is like a full day when we don't see her, like, I don't want to force her to come inside the house. You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyway, so, but yeah, I have not bonded with her. I feel like I'm almost closed off from bonding with her because of my sweet Valentine. Like, my little kitty. I don't know. There was something about Valentine that just made her special. And I didn't want another cat because I felt like it wasn't going to be the same. I got to stop talking about her. Anywho, this little one here is having a great time. Okay, I'm done. Like, comment, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. I'm going to go try to not think about my poor little kitty. Okay, bye.